solid shot from the point. Griff kept the stick on the ice, kind of smothered it, and also the second one, and we get Mark Abel, Spencer Case coming out defensively, David Huth and Kyle Clausen, the two offensive players. Not exactly a lot of size out there at the moment. So Case, Abel, Clausen, and Huth sends it over to the far side. Challenge. Shot down, misses wide. First one on it, backhand. David Huth doesn't clear out. Watch the guy down in front. Challenge, stay down low. Keeps up to the point. Got to break it up. Nice play by Clausen. Comes around in behind. Watching the man in front. Poke checked away, Abel. Comes around far side. Comes back looking for the man in front. Stays down low all the way through. Nice play, and Huth sends it the link out over the line. They say it stayed on the blue line in. Nice play defensively. Down through the point. Shot. Nice save. It actually hit off the post there. 22 sets it up. Up to the point. Clausen off the boards. Sends it out. Huth. Foot race coming back the other way. Nice defensive play out there by Clausen, Huth, Abel, and Case. 8 seconds left on the power play. Excellent batting by Huth. They steal it. Comes back the other way. Challenge at the line. Comes down through. Case. The man in front. Poked away by Abel. Rebound, and they score. Right back with a full strength on that. And they didn't get around the near side. It wasn't a power play goal as the penalty had just ended. So it goes to 5-2 with 11:51 left in the second period. And the initial save made, it's 11-6, the shots on goal. Change coming up here for both teams as the Redmen score on the rebound. Googs and Donahoe defensively. Miller centering a line with Pat Taylor at right wing and Kyle Anderson at left wing. Nat, Kyle, Pat out there with Pat and Googs defensively coming down in. Taylor looking for his second goal of the day. Comes back out the other direction. Donahoe pokes ahead, tries to tie him up. First time doesn't work, second time does. Up in, hits off of the overhead, so the face-off should be just outside of the Pioneer zone as the puck went directly up in the air and actually hit the ceiling on that. 11:36 left in the second period, 5-2. Comes back to Chris. Googs off the boards, far side, trying to get over to Taylor. Drops back down in the Redmond, bring it down in the zone. In the air, knocked down by Pat. Gets it to Chris. Googs skates forward, crosses over to Pat. Taylor bringing it down in. Taylor tied up from behind. A little bit of a hook, but not that much. Skates in behind, off the boards. Comes up, the Redmond comes skating back out the other direction, all the way back down to Donahoe. The assistant captain, Pat, off the boards. They're way offside, you have to wait for them to tag up. Comes back down in the next time, pokes away, and they're offsides again. 16 broke a little bit before as Kyle Anderson tied him up at the line. Nice defensive play by the wing, Kyle Anderson. And we get a change of lines coming up for both teams here. Spencer Purvis and Spencer Case out defensively. David Huth centering a line with Andrew Shaw at left wing and Jonathan Grinham at right wing. Again, Jonathan with a goal yesterday. Spencer off the boards, gets it over to Huth. David has our second goal. Comes back up. Spencer Case keeps it in. Nice play by Case. Comes shot by Huth, and he hangs onto the rebound. David Huth looking for his second of the day, and Andrew Shaw sitting on the doorstep there. So Andrew Shaw at left wing, Jonathan Grinham at right wing, David Huth at center, Purvis and Case out defensively with Jason Griffith in goal. 10:42 left, second period, 5-2 the score. 12-8 the shots on goal. Down in, up to Purvis, shot down through, and he scores! Spencer Purvis with the goal, and I think an assist will go to David Huth. Spencer Purvis, our third goal. I'd give an assist to Huth on that. And we'll see Purvis the slap shot from the point, and unless it was redirected by Huth at the last minute, Spencer Purvis the goal, the time 10:38, and it's a 5-3 game, 12-10, 12-9 shots on goal. Huth comes all the way down through, trying to break through everybody. 5-3, it's a high-scoring game. Shot over in the middle. We still have broken up by Purvis, gets it into Shaw. Back to Purvis, back to Shaw. Huth, Grinham and Shaw out. sends it up in the air. Spencer Case, Spencer Purvis defensively. Case keeps it in, flips it in the air. Knocks down, and they send it right back to Purvis. Purvis looking for the shot. Stolen by the Redmonds, sends it back. Spencer Case comes over. Spencer rises off the puck. Jason makes the save. Griffith sitting off. Ties up in behind, around the boards up to Shaw. Sends it back to Huth. Andrew gets it right back again. Andrew Shaw and David Huth tied up along the boards. Spencer Purvis, Spencer Case back defensively. Jonathan Grimm at right wing. Huth coming down in, 9:40 left, second period. Change coming up. Kyle Anderson's out now. Nat Miller and Scott Williams. Anderson at right wing, Williams at left wing. Still the two Spencers defensively. Case heads out and his brother comes out. Ross comes up to the point. Ross can't keep it in. Coming back the other way. Ross sends it cross ice stolen. Coming down in by the Redmen. They flip it down in wide in behind. Nice play by Jason Griffith. Around the boards. Gets by Williams all the way out of the zone. And we can probably change up defensively here. They send it all the way down in. First one on it is Ross Case. Comes around. Spencer Purvis. Ricochet sends up to Miller. Back out, trying to get it over to Williams. Miller, Williams, and Spencer Purvis tied up in front. Dumps it down in. Should have a change of defense here. Abel comes out, so it's Abel and Case defensively. Kept in by Anderson. Coming back the other way. Anderson, Williams, the two defensemen. Nice cross-ice pass. Watch the centering pass. Man in front, broken up in the last second by Abel. Save. Griffith. Jason Griffith looking good. Poke checked away. Off the skate right there. The Redmen keep it in. Tied up along the boards. Centering pass broken up by Ross Case. Nice place by Case. Along the boards. Up to Anderson. Comes back in here. Centering pass. Ross one more time. Ross Case off the boards. And should be an icing call. Good call by the ref. He tried to flip it off the boards to Kyle Anderson. Got by him. Actually, the only one close to it was the ref. If we'd hit his skate, it might have helped a little bit. But 8:07 left in the second period. It's got 6-3 as the score here. And let's see, we got Pat Taylor at left wing. Kyle Clausen at right wing. Mark Abel, Pat Donahoe back defensively. David Huth at center. Donahoe, Abel defensively. Taylor and Clausen, the two wings with Huth at center. David steals the puck, gets it out of the zone. Huth's got a goal in the day. Taylor's got a goal in the day. Purvis with a goal. Huth centering pass just through the crease. Hustling down in. Abel trying to be the first one to it. Pokes away. They clear it back out the other way, but coming back is Kyle Clausen and Donahoe. Pokes away. Watch the man in front. Donahoe, Abel, and Griff, the three defensemen. They leave the puck in the corner, nobody comes after it, and everybody just kind of let it sit there. Finally, Donahoe coming in to help out, ends up with Booth. Booth flips it in the air, down, kept, and it'll be icing against the Pioneers as David flipped it in the air trying to get over the top of the defenseman. He tried to glove it, but it got right by him. We see Nat Miller out there. Googs and Donahoe defensively. Miller will center a line with Andrew Shaw at left wing and Jonathan Grinham at right wing. So we've got John and Andrew, the two wings. Pat and Chris back defensively. Tied up, Miller had it momentarily. Grinham helping out. John, nice job. Over to Andrew. Andrew had it, lost it, tries to get it back again. 7 minutes even remaining. Shot! Save by Jason. Rebound sitting out there. Griff, one more time. Griff makes the save. Donahoe comes up with it. Pat skating forward. Pat coming all the way down in. Poke checks away, and we're offsides. We tag back up again. Trailing the play is John. They flip it high in the air, hit the netting, so it'll drop down. Face-off will be just outside of the Redmond zone, or maybe just inside, I'm not sure. Just inside the zone, where it flipped in the air and hit the ceiling, actually. 6:40 left, 6-3, the score, 14-9, shots on goal. John at right wing, Andrew left wing, Nat is in at center. Spencer and Spencer, Case and Purvis back defensively. a little under half the second period remaining. Up off the ricochet off the boards. It would be icing, but Purvis will get to it first. Spencer goes down hard. He's got our third goal. Ends up far side. Spencer Case, nice job, and Jonathan kicks it forward, out. They send it back, trailing the play. John gets it right back again. Purvis picks it up, goes to the forehand side. Purvis brings it down in. Spencer Purvis brings it all the way down in. Centering pass, all the way up to the point. Nice job by Andrew Shaw, and Case comes back to pick it up. Spencer Case, number 5. Spencer goes right side, up in the air, off the dasher board, all the way back to their defenseman. Nice play by Spencer Case. All the way down in. They're offsides, and that should be all the way down on that, because number 2, for some reason, came all the way inside the blue line, and the pass came all the way from the far end there, so it's an intentional offsides. The faceoff goes to the far end. 5:51 left, second period, 6-3 with 14-9 the shots on goal. We see Scott Williams and Kyle Anderson out there with David Huth at center. Save and a new face-off. It flips up in the air as the puck skipped out. Case and Purvis back defensively. Huth centering a line with Williams and Anderson at the far end. To our right, the Redmond goalie's left. 5:46 left, second period. 6-3 the score. Face-off over to Anderson, gets a shot off, broken up at the last second. Nice job, stolen by Purvis, comes down in, everybody on side. Nope, they say apparently we hadn't cleared the zone, and as soon as we touch up, we got a face-off outside the zone. We hadn't cleared the zone before we touched up there, so the face-off will come outside of the Redmond zone. David will take the drop of the puck. Scott at right wing, Kyle at left wing, Spencer and Spencer back defensively. 5-on-5. Good clean game the second half, and right back to Purvis. He dumps it down in, and we're offsides again. But this time we come back and tag up. Goes over to the Scott Williams side. Scott comes to help out up to the point. Case keeps it in, shot down through, broken up the last second. Spencer Purvis coming back. Nice job, the Redmond go wide. Centering pass all the way through the crease. Griff in goal. Jason Griffith, our goalie, flips it in the air, clears out. Nice job by Williams. Over to Anderson, back to Huth. David coming down in, comes up David, lost the last second. Kyle Anderson scores! David Huth with the assist! It went through the crease. Anderson gets the goal. Huth the assist. As Kyle trailing it down in, and David Huth with the assist. It's now a 6-4 game, and anything happens. 5:09 left in the second period. 5:03, excuse me. Anderson the goal, Huth the assist. It's now 6-4, and this is a high-scoring game. And just David with the assist on that there. So Purvis has a goal in this period. Anderson's got a goal. Huth a goal in the first period. Taylor a goal. Pat Taylor a goal, Spencer Purvis a goal, David Huth a goal, and Kyle Anderson a goal. Huth has got 1 or 2 assists. Nat Miller's got an assist. Pat Donahoe's got an assist. I'm probably forgetting one now. 6-4. And I think we had a change of goalies coming up here. So they're going to let one of the goalies warm up, and we'll take kind of a breather. It will flash in on Jason Griffith, as the score is the Parma Redmond 6, the Western Reserve Academy Pioneers 4. Okay, the warm-up's over. We're back on here as the new goalie gets warmed up. 6-4 the score. 4-2 at the end of the first period, so it's 2-2 in this period. A real even game so far. The Redmond leading 14-10 shots on goal. We've got Abel and Ross Case out defensively, looking for the wraparound. Hope checked away at the last second. In front, watch it. Jason just hangs on there. It hit off of Ross's stick, but just was smothered by Jason there. And a face-off just to our right, also to Griff's right. Pat Taylor off there, and So we've got Kyle Clausen at one wing, Pat Taylor at the other, Nat Miller at center, Abel and Case the two wings. Comes over to Clausen. Kyle coming down in, brings it back up. Case the first one on it, then to Clausen one more time. Kyle having a great game, comes back the other way. Abel back defensively, pokes it away at the last second, comes over near side, hustles down in, sends it up to the point, high, goes all the way by everybody. Hit off a defensive stick, Kyle Clausen. Watch the man in front, shot down through screen, and we got a penalty. Nope, I'm not sure. High stick, and they wave it off, although that still should be a high stick. I'm not sure. That was in our offense, our defensive zone. But anyway, no harm done, so it bounces back to one of the reserve players. And everybody changes up. They hustle back out on the ice there. Foot race coming down in. Donahoe, the first one on it. Guglielmi and Donahoe, the two defensive players now. Clausen, stolen by the Redmen. Poke checked away, gets over near side. Taylor with it, off the boards. Nice play, Pat Taylor. Miller still centering a line with Clausen and Taylor, and this hit off of a defensive, no, I thought it hit off a defensive stick there. It must have been an offensive one, so it's a icing call against the Redmen. Face-off goes down to the far end. 3:30 the left in the second period. 6-4 the score, 14-10 shots on goal. Face-off back in the Redmen zone. We've got Andrew Shaw out there, Jonathan Grinham, and probably David Huth. So David centering the line with Andrew and John. We've got Googs and Donahoe back defensively. Round the boards, up to Googs. Chris takes the first one, doesn't get in. Second time's a charm, gets it over to John. Grinham back, and this time they clear it out. Donahoe will have to hustle back on this one. First one on its path. Off the boards, comes around all the way up and out of the zone. All the way around. Andrew back on it. Andrew Shaw, number 20. John Grinham, number 4. Ends up with Googs. Chris comes around, reverses direction. Off the boards to Shaw. Comes back down and kept in by the Redmen. First time didn't work, second time didn't work. David Hoot's going to have to help out here. And Andrew clears it out. Nice play, Andrew Shaw. Gets it back in defensively to number 8. Good skater for the Redmen. David goes down hard, almost crashes in. The goalie makes the save and he hangs on. 2:44 left, second period, 6-4. First period goals scored by Pat Taylor and David Huth, with an assist to Nat Miller and Pat Donahoe. Second period goals scored by Purvis and Anderson, with both assists going to Huth. We've got the two Spencers out there defensively, Spencer Case, Spencer Purvis. And again, the net goes up, the face-off goes up, the puck goes into the netting, face-off stays back in the zone. We've got Miller centering a line with Scott Williams and Kyle Anderson. You see Scott and Kyle both set up on the left side there. Spencer and Spencer defensively. Trying to clear around the far side, comes all the way out. Purvis, first one on it, have to wait. Everybody tags up, comes back down in again. Spencer Purvis has got a goal. Spencer hustling down in. He's the co-captain. Ends up with Miller, other co-captain, so one to the other. Purvis and Miller, the two co-captains. 2:17 left. Comes back up, knocked down by Purvis. This time they skate back out. Case, the only one back defensively. Spencer Case comes over defensively. Nice play. Jason Griffith in goal. Redmond centered around the other side. Jason off the back of the net and it's hung up in the netting. And the face-off probably goes outside because it was knocked into the netting by one of the Redmond players. So when it's put in by an offensive player, it'll come back outside the zone. Number 22 was actually, trying to flip it over the top of the net. Would have been a great pass if he'd been able to do that. Face-off comes outside the zone. 2:02 left. Second period, 6-4. Redmond still leading. Back down into Case, off the boards. Nice play by the defensive player. Shot, makes the save, looks for the wraparound. Broken up the last second, out in front, and it's sitting down. It's still sitting right there in front. Backhand, and he hangs on down in low, and we get a little extracurricular there. That's the kind. It's always interesting on those because a couple of refs would call 2 penalties and a couple of refs don't call anything. So, as they would say, let boys be boys. Actually, everybody just kind of collided with each other. I think that was kind of a non-call myself, so I'll agree with the refs on that one there. It's hard on the goalie because he's the one that can get injured. But anyway, David Huth stays out there. Pat Taylor at one wing. And we've got Abel and Ross defensively. Ends up with Huth. Kyle Clausen the other. Clausen, Taylor, and Miller. Sends it forward. It should be icing, no, but it won't be hard enough. They should, kind of interesting. That's one they could have called that the defenseman could get to it, but it rolled over the far red line. We got icing against reserve. Faceoff comes back into the white zone. 1:29 left in the second period. 16-10 shots on goal. Faceoff down in the reserve end. Huth at center. Mark and Ross, the two defensemen. Nice job tying up their both centers along the boards. Mark steals the puck, flips it out. We should have a penalty coming up on the Redmond there. Skates it all the way down in front. Yep. It'll be a 2-minute minor. A high stick, you can see when Mark skated forward with that, one of the defensive players, number 21, went high on that, got him up around the chest bone. So it's a 2-minute minor for high sticking. With 1:15 left in the second period, it could carry over. Face off down in the Redmond zone, kind of at an odd spot there. But anyway, Googs, and it's a short-handed situation coming back the other way. Looks for the shot, save, Griff. Good, quick wrist shot by the Redmond. Skates forward, Donahoe, Googs. We've got Huth, Anderson, and Miller out there offensively. Anderson shot, just misses wide left, ends up with Miller. And must have been an offsides. I never heard the whistle, but everybody stopped skating. That's usually a good sign that somebody heard something. Offsides on the Pioneers. 57.4 seconds left in the second period. Miller centering a line with Huth and Anderson. Pat and Chris back defensively. Jason Griff in goal. Ends up with Googs. Sends it over to Huth. Brings it down in. He's got trailing the play is Miller. Power play opportunity over to Huth into Anderson. Goes all the way through the crease. Donahoe coming down in. But first one, it's Miller. Backhand. And they'll just off the boards. Hits it high in the air. No, actually went up and hit the ceiling. And that's the third time it's hit the ceiling in this period. And it went off of an offensive stick. Good call by the ref. So the face-off will come outside of the... goes outside the zone. I think that's a correct call on that. 38 seconds still left. Googs over to Anderson, into Miller. Miller looking for the quick wrist shot. Back to Huth, went behind him on that one. David, Kyle up the path. Nobody challenging, back to David, up in the air. Hit off a defensive stick that time, so clearly the face-off is inside. And we get a collision afterwards, but now we're down to 24.7 seconds. Kind of an unusual situation. We had 4 pucks go up into the ceiling in one period. I'm not sure, it must be a magnetic ceiling we've got here. Anyway, we stick Nat Miller at center, Kyle left wing, David right wing. Each of them, Nat's got an assist, and both wings have a goal on the day, along with Pat Taylor with a goal and Spencer Purvis a goal. And they're sending one of their centers out and putting another one back in. Ends up with up to Donahoe at the point. Oh, major hit. That is going to be a 15, and they score the goal. And if they're going to get a major, that's going to be a hit from behind. And I hate to see those out there. That's the kind. He's going to be out for the rest of the game now. 15 minutes on that one, and a 2-minute for it. So I didn't see who scored the goal. Miller went hard into the boards there. It's going to be checking from behind clearly on that one, and he'll be out the rest of the game. Plus a 2-minute minor on that going into the next period. We score the goal with 14 seconds left. I never saw who scored on that as I was focusing in on that. But it'll be a 2-minute minor for one of the other players, and then a 15-minute major, I think. Or maybe he's out the rest of the game for checking from behind. You're always afraid of a head injury on those type of things. It's It looks like there's still 1 minute left on the initial penalty, and some discussion going on. The first penalty should be negated by the goal, though, so that 1 minute should come off there, because so it should be 5 on 4, but obviously there should be a 2 minute minor on the second penalty. Because checking from behind, one guy will be in for the 2 minutes, and somebody will be out for the rest of the game. But the first penalty should come off the boards. Yeah, that's correct. But I'm not sure why it shouldn't be 5 on 4 at this point anyway. Okay, the refs get to keep their paycheck, I guess. Yeah, there's a 2 minute minor up there, and there should be 2 people in the penalty box, I think. One of the players out for the game. 6-5. The score, 14.4 seconds left in the period. Anyway, back up to Googs. When all said and done, flips it forward. I'll have to see at the intermission here who scored the goal. They flip it down in. Good way to kill off the period here. Ends up with Donahoe in behind. Donahoe up to Gridham. John with it. Gets it forward. And again, I apologize for not seeing who scored the goal on that, but we'll kind of flip in. Jason Griffith, nice job in goal the second period, and it's now a 6-5 game, 4-2 at the end of the first period. Number 14, Pat Donahoe, 19, David Huth, 2, Ross Case, 9, Mark Abel, 5, Spencer Case, 6, Spencer Purvis has a goal. Number 8, Chad Ashman. Number 7 is Kyle Anderson, he's got a goal. Number 11 is Kyle Clausen. 30 is Alex Elyria, and I'll kind of go in and see what's going on with the scoreboard, or the official tally of that. 6-5, first period goals scored by Pat Taylor and David Huth. Then the second period, Spencer Purvis, that slap shot from the point. Kyle Anderson scoring off an assist from Huth, and the third goal, I have no idea. We'll pick that one up between the periods. Start off with Jason here. Let me give kind of a quick summary here. One thing in this, it was Kyle Anderson that got checked from behind into the boards there, but Kyle actually picked up an assist on that. David Huth scored that 5th goal, so kind of correcting some things I had, at least on the statistics. In the second period, Spencer Purvis scored the first goal. The assist went to Andrew Shaw, so I thought David on that, but Andrew gets the assist. The second goal, Kyle Anderson scoring the assist from David Huth, and then David Huth scored the 5th goal with the assist going to Kyle Anderson. So we've got there's the winning raffle number, probably the most important statistics you get today. David's got a pair of goals, Kyle's got a goal, Spencer's got a goal, and Pat Taylor's got a goal. Comes back the other way. Starting off, it's still a power play for 1:40 going into the third period. We've got Donahoe and Googs out defensively. Anderson, Huth, and Miller on offense. It's our power play team. That's who I would go with also. Googs over to Anderson, back to up there. Nice play by number 9. Good way to kill off some time. Comes back to Chris. Leaves it for Nat Miller. Nobody challenging. Nat brings it all the way down to himself. Nat still controlling. Nat shot scores! Nat Miller! It'll be unassisted, but he went all the way down, and it probably, I'd give the assist to Guglielmi, because at the far end, Chris left it for him. Power play goal as Nat blows by everybody and ties the game up 6-6. Nat goes down, goes to the backhand just barely. It snuck inside. It's a 6-6 game with 14:19 left. We'll be back to 5-on-5. Miller with the goal. They're probably going to give it unassisted, but I'll give it assist to Googs at the far end there. Change coming up, and all of a sudden it's a 6-6 game. A lot of offense in this. 16-12 the shots on goal. And for some reason they're putting a 2-minute minor up there again. I don't know, unless something happened after the, it had to have happened after the play. I never saw, but so the Redmen are shorthanded again with a 2-minute minor. Stolen by Huth. David coming down in. We still have Anderson, Huth, and Miller. And we're pinching low. Googs is down in low. Shot, scores! Miller again! And an elbow! 21's gonna go in with a 2-minute minor. Miller, his second goal in a short situation right there. And you can see the elbow thrown by number 21. Miller gets his second goal in just 30 seconds there. I don't know who got the assist on that one, but Miller with his second goal, and 21 should go in for a 2-minute minor. Nope, they're not going to call anything on that one, so they should have 5 back out there then. 5-on-5 hockey, 7-6, 14:01 left. 2 power play goals. I have no idea what the penalty was on the play right before that, but Nat Miller scores 2 goals in the first minute of the third period, and all of a sudden now it's 7-6. We've got Donahoe and Googs out defensively. Miller centering the line with Williams, and we got something coming up. We got a slash coming up on number 18. No, pardon me, the goal was on. It was number 18. Let's see who's going to go in for the slash here. It looks like it's Chris Guglielmi going in. So Chris goes in the penalty box. 2-minute minor, I think, for slash. Now, what are they doing? Was it matching minors? It's 5-on-5 still out there. So whatever it was matching something or other. Off the boards, comes all the way back out. Anyway, we're at 5-on-5, 13:36. Got a delay, tag back up again. Nat Miller puts us back in the game with a pair of goals, and the first one probably was unassisted, but the second one certainly there was an assist, and I'm not sure who it would have been on that. Somewhere between Huth and Anderson out there. Shot, Jason Griffith in goal as the Redmen keep the pressure on. Huth comes skating out the other direction. Huth coming down in. Stolen, tied up by Anderson. Comes back, and we've got both cases out there. Ross Case and Spencer Case defensively. Huth, David steals the puck coming down in. David Huth. David still got it. David tries to flip it down fourth. Scott Williams tries to get the shot off, and he's scrunched out of the play. Mark Abel back defensively now as Ross heads out. Leaves it for Spencer Case. Spencer coming forward, sends it up to Pat Taylor. Pat with a goal on the day. Gets it to Miller. Miller coming down in, cross-ice pass. First one on it to Anderson. And all of a sudden the tempo for both teams has picked up dramatically. Goes over the top. Nice play by 18 as he ducks. Our 18 back over, shot. Almost another goal right there. Comes up in the air, kept in by Abel Pochek. This won't be icing as it went off a defensive stick. Spencer Purvis coming back down around. Hard check up along the boards. Taylor's down there now. Ends up with Miller. Kyle Clausen's out also. Miller has it. Miller, 2 goals in this period. Over to Abel. They send forward, broken up. Down shot. Saved by Griff. And this one will flip all the way out of the zone. Not hard enough for icing. Comes back down in. We're way off sides. And somebody went head first. Into the boards, but it was Nat Miller. He comes back out again. And a whistle for something there. I think it was probably a delayed injury whistle on that, but as I don't have any idea what that whistle. That was one of the more delayed whistles, but anyway. The face-off will be right about where the puck was, just outside the Pioneer zone. We got 11:42 left, third period. The Pioneer 7, Redmond 6. 17-15 shots on goal. Change of lines for both teams coming up. Jonathan Grinham at one wing. Probably David Huth at center here. Huth at center. Shaw's got an assist on the day. So Andrew Shaw with an assist. Jonathan Grinham's out there defensively. And Googs and Donahoe defensively. Huth at center. Shaw, Grinham, the 2 wings. Comes forward all the way back into the Redmond zone. Stolen by Grinham, comes right back down again. Jason Griffith in goal, number 30 in goal for the Redmen. Comes back over near side, up along the boards. 11:11 left, all a bunch of ones up there. Andrew Shaw battling down in, ends up with Donahoe. Donahoe flips it forward, won't be icing, right by one of the defensemen. Hustles down in, nice skating by the Redmen, first one back on it. Grinham comes over to help out, up along the boards, they can't keep it in at the point, and we're gonna have a tripping call, probably on our number 4, I think. It's a hook, excuse me. So Grinham, a 2-minute minor for hooking. Face-off should come outside the Redmond zone. Hooking always sounds like a prostitution call, but anyway, it's a power play situation or opportunity for the Redmen, shorthanded situation for reserve. 10:50 left, third period, anybody's game at this point in time. We've got Googs out there. Redmond bring it down and poke checked away by Donahoe last second. Comes in front, didn't get out the first time. Googs up in the air, scores! And it goes over the top, I guess, and it's a power play goal for the Redmen. It's 7-7, and another power play goal. That's the third power play goal of this period. 2 for the Pioneers, 1 for the Redmen. It probably rode off the stick, may have gone over the top. And this is where penalties can kill you, as both teams have seen in this period. 10:38 left. That'll negate the power play. We should be back to 5-on-5. Pat Taylor heads out on the ice. 7-7, and it's a high-scoring game. Miller at center. Taylor and Anderson, the 2 wings. And Purvis and Case back defensively. Spencer Case leaves it for Taylor. Taylor gets it out. All the way down into Miller. He's got 2 goals in this period. Looking for another. And he should be in there, and that nets off. It's Mooring. Backhand save by number 30 as Kyle Anderson almost picks up a backhand goal. Nice save, number 30. Kyle Anderson almost comes up big. Miller brought it down in. Anderson looking for the goal, his second of the day, and the goalie comes up big for the Redmen. The Parma Redmen, the visitors, and the Western Reserve Academy Pioneers, the home team. The second game of the Normandy Invaders tournament over the Thanksgiving Day weekend. Great tournament, some good hockey being played here. Miller at center. We move up Purvis to a point. They can't quite keep it in. And they do keep it in. Kept in one more time. Miller goes forward, won't be a trip on that. And they said that this could be a foot race. Jason should come out and play that one. Pushes it over into the far corner. Jason Griffith in goal. We've got both Spencers, and we got an offside. Good call by the refs. He was right on the line. Spencer Purvis, Spencer Case, Kyle Anderson, and I think maybe David Huth and who's it? We got Huth, Anderson, and Miller out there offensively with both Spencers defensively. Ends up with Huth. Coming around, leaves it for Miller. Miller over to Anderson, gets by him, poke checked away, gets it back again. And gets coming back, 1:18 still left on the power play. Shot down through, save by Jason off the boards. Coming up, leaves it. Miller with it. Miller, 2 goals on this third period, dumps it down in. Spencer Purvis dumps it down in over to Miller. Wrap around, first one doesn't work, second goal, Kyle Anderson! Anderson with his second goal, it's a power play goal again. The assist, both captains get an assist. So it's the 4th power play goal of the period, unusual. Anderson with the goal. Miller and Purvis should get the 2 assists on that one. Purvis brought it down in, fed it over to Anderson, to Miller, then up to Anderson, and now it's 8-7. The period began 6-5. So we've got 4 goals in the period, and they're all on power plays. 3 should be icing. They wave it off. Not sure why they waved that one off. Comes around far side, and another solid hit into the boards there. Flips in the air, gets off one of our defensive players as we got cross ice over. Nice play by Pat Taylor, and they're going to have to tag up there. Taylor's at one wing, Clausen's at the other. We got Abel and Ross Case defensively. Shot! Broken up the last second by Case, and Abel comes back out again. And we got a tag up, everybody comes back. I mean, they've got a tag up, everybody comes back. Abel with it, flips it in the air, doesn't get out, comes back to Ross Case. Kyle Clausen at one wing, Pat Taylor at the other. Flips in the air, bounces out. Nice play by Ross Case getting out. They're still offsides. Abel sends it out of the zone. Williams over on this side. So Williams, Clausen, and Taylor out offensively with Abel and Ross Case defensively. Far boards, 8:17 left, 8-7 game. Watch the shot from the point. Down to broken up. Abel gets a shot from behind. Knocks down. And we've got Googs out there now. Mark just flips it down in and changes up. Hustling down in, first one on it's Williams. Scotty Williams doing a good job. 10, good skater, comes back out. Poke checked away. Jonathan Grinham. And we've got Nat Miller, Googs, and Donahoe out there, along with Williams at one wing and Grinham at the other. Scott and John, the two wings. Miller at center. Pat and Chris back defensively. Solid hit along the boards by the Redmen. Flips it in the air, off. He's going to have to play it. It would have gone through the crease. Number 30 leaves it back. Good reverse by 18. Up along the boards, kept in at the point by Guglielmi. Bounces over the stick. Goalie off the board. Smart play. Back to Anderson. He's got a go-ahead goal. Flips it forward. Looking Grinham, looking for it. Kyle backhand. Save by the goalie, and he hangs on. And there's a little bit of extracurricular activity down in there, as they would say. No harm done, so they let them play on. 7:14 left in the third period, 8-7. Nat Miller scoring two short-handed goals at the first minute of this period. Then the Redmen fought back to tie it up on a power play. And number 6 heads up. And then Kyle Anderson with the go-ahead goal. David Hoots got 2 goals. Kyle Anderson's got 2 goals. Nat Miller's got 2 goals. Spencer Purvis a goal. And Pat Taylor a goal. Still 7 minutes left, and that's major time icing. Oh, I see, there was a penalty on that, pardon me. So somebody went off. I didn't realize that, so there was a penalty. It looked like there should have been one afterwards, so that obviously wasn't icing. John bringing it down in, Grinham with it. Grinham at one wing, outside shot! Oh, save! Nice feed by Miller over to Anderson, off the boards, back to Grinham. Comes back one more time, going for the hat trick. Kept in at the point. Stolen by Anderson. Comes back up, kept in by, should have skated back out. The goalie was down, had an open net there. Williams going for the check on that one, and they flip it in the air. Again, not icing. My mistake on that is it's a power play opportunity for the Pioneers. Ends up with Donahoe. Shot Donahoe. Nice save by the goalie. Solid shot. Flips in the air. Knocked down by Anderson. Back down in. Anderson, Williams, Miller. Leaves it for Purvis. Purvis off the boards. Back to Anderson. Anderson, stick handling. Coming down. Still has it. Tries to kick it forward, and they skate it back out. 43 seconds left on the power play. Anderson steals the puck. Comes back in. Redmond down in. Shot. Just misses wide. Comes back up to the other point. Miller takes him out of the play. Trailing the play. Leaves it for Anderson. Anderson coming down in. Kyle going for the hat trick. Poke check away. Kyle, backhand. Williams up to the point. Donahoe shot. Broken up the last second inning out of the zone. 19 seconds left on the power play. Purvis is out there now. Purvis, Huth, and Taylor along with Andrew Shaw. Up to Andrew. Just 9 seconds on the power play. Excellent power play out there. We didn't score, but some good opportunities off the boards. Back down in. We're back to 5-on-5. Cross ice pass to Andrew Shaw. Gets by him. Sends back the other way. Flipped up in the air by Purvis. We're offsides. Everybody tags back up again. Good call by the ref. Booth back at center. Shot down in. Up high off the glass. Good solid shot from just outside the blue line. Another shot down through. Save by Jason Griffith in goal. Shaw with that backhand, trying to get it out of the zone. Coming over to help out is Abel. Flips in the air. Poke checked away at the last second. Shot. Save, I think, or tied up behind. I didn't see what happened on that one. Too far down in there. 4:35 left. It's anybody's game. 8-7. Some great hockey in this game here. Ties up in front, broken up. Abel gets back over to Huth. Huth comes skating out with it. David, 2-goal shot. Nice save. David, Huth shot. And they're battling. Huth down in low and up in the air. I don't understand that one, how that can be interference. But anyway, it's an interference call on 18 of the Redmen. Those always look to me like both players are going for the puck, so he was down low on that, and he was kind of, I don't know, that's, of the penalties so far, that's the one I don't understand. Anyway, it's a 2-minute minor with 4:14 left, 8-7 the score, and 20-19 the shots on goal. It's a power play opportunity for the Pioneers, shorthanded situation for the Redmen. And we're going with back up to Mark, and they're going to have to hustle. We can't keep it at the point. Number 2 is going to have to hustle back out there. Ross Case and Mark Abel defensively. Kyle Clausen at one wing. And we've got Miller and Anderson out there. Anderson and Clausen. So we get Kyle and Kyle at the 2 wings. Clausen steals, comes forward. Miller trailing the play. Up in the air, and Ross is the only one that can reach that because since he's the tallest player on the ice, comes in behind Jason, leaves it for Abel. Mark coming around, off the boards, up in the air to Clausen. And reads it. You can see that Kyle Anderson is kind of hanging, coming forward, brings it down in, sends it up right back to Ross. We got to tag up. Cross ice pass, no, right to them. You don't want to do that. Coming back the other way. Redmond bringing it down in, comes behind in goal. Nice skating job by the Redmond. And nobody's challenging, and he'll just kind of bring it back into his own zone. 22, skating it forward. Nobody challenging, coming forward. Clausen steals the puck, gives up the shot, scores! The hat trick! And number 22 tried to go end-to-end. Kyle Anderson with the hat trick. And number 22 is going to regret that one. He tried to skate it end-to-end. I have no idea. And maybe they're going to give it, it should be to Kyle Anderson. But unfortunately, he gave it up back in his own end. And it's the hat trick for Anderson. And maybe Miller will get at least one assist and possibly, I don't know if there's another one out there. So all of a sudden, it's 9-7. It's another power play opportunity. So every goal scored in this period is a power play, and 22 is a great skater, but he hung on to it a little bit too long, and they poke-checked it away at the last second. I'd give Kyle Clausen an assist also. He poke-checked away, went to Anderson, took the shot. Miller might get an assist also. So I'm going to give the hat trick to Anderson, 2 goals to Miller, 2 to Huth, 1 to Spencer Purvis, and 1 to Pat Taylor. It's all of a sudden 9-7. A really weird period here, as there's been, how many goals has that scored? 5 goals scored, and every one's been on a power play. 20-20, the shots on goal, and they've got a 2-minute penalty up there again. These have got to be something happening after, so it's a 2-minute minor on Parma, something that obviously happened after. One of the kids must have said something after the goal. Power play goal. Nope, they're giving the goal to Miller, I think. So Matt with the hat trick. Comes down net, shot, score, rebound, out in front, backhand, scores Miller! That's his 4th goal! And it's a power play goal again. And I have no idea who's got the assist. And we're going to get a couple of penalties again. Miller will get the assist, certainly 1 assist, we'll get the goal. The 4th goal of the period for Nat Miller. It's all of a sudden 10-8, and Googs should get an assist. I'll have to look up, I lost track. But apparently what they're going to give, and it'll be a couple of penalties potentially after that. Pat Taylor's out there, he's got a goal. Googs, I think, had an assist on that. It's 4-on-4 at this point. And let's see what's going on. It's total confusion. A 2-minute minor on reserve. It should be 10-7 at this point, up 10-7. 2-minute minor on reserve for something. 22-20, the shots on goal. 2:49 still left. Miller has 4 goals in this period. Anderson's got a goal. I thought he had 2. Miller's also got an assist. David Huth's got 2 goals and an assist. Googs, I think, got at least 1 assist. Pat Taylor's got a goal. Andrew Shaw's got an assist. Pat Donahoe's got an assist. And I'll have to see. I think what they're doing on that one. So Miller probably got the goal, and Anderson and Googs got the assist. Anderson 2 goals and an assist. Miller 4 goals and an assist. Huth 2 goals and an assist. Taylor a goal. Purvis a goal. Googs an assist. Donahoe an assist. Shaw an assist. And it all. Pat Taylor probably got this whole thing started with that goal in the first period, but this third period has really been weird, and all of a sudden now it's a power play opportunity for the Redmen. Still a lot of time left, 2:49. So Miller's got 4 goals in, or no, excuse me, 3 goals, 4 goals in the period, I guess. All of them on power plays, and Anderson's got a goal on the power play. Very unusual period. 5-on-4 power play opportunity for the Redmen. And we'll see, I think we've got both Spencers out defensively. I see Williams out there off, and it's over the red line. They're gonna have to tag up, skate with it, help skate with it. But they send it the length of the ice. Hustling down in, first one on it is Miller. Miller's already got, whatever you call, number 22 skating back the other direction. He's the speedster, great skater, number 22 coming out, shot! Just missed wide left, rebound, saved by Jason. Ends up with Miller. Miller off the boards, down in. It'll come back out, 2:16 left. Back over, they flip it forward, bring it down to the middle. Pope checked away, Purvis, he's got a goal on the. So the captain's having a great game. Shot all the way through, nice pass from the point there. And they need to set those up because that's the kind. Nice pass up to the point, brings it down in. Shot, save, Jason, he hangs on, and a major pile up in front. Rebound, and no idea where the puck is, but they flip it out, finding the length of the ice. Good pressure by the Redmen on the power play. Brings it down in. 53 seconds still left on the power play. Miller pokes away. We've got Abel and Ross out defensively. Huth out there looking for the soft shot, broken up. Miller sends it though into center ice. They haven't tagged up yet, comes back down in the other way. Pokes away last second, everybody's got to tag back up. Huth, solid hit at center ice, they go down, Huth steals it. Miller, nope, it's not Miller out there now, it must be Pat Taylor, he's got a goal. Sends it back over, 1:14, 25 seconds on the power play. Everybody back on sides, comes down in. Abel takes him out of the play. Rebound in front, comes back out, and they flip it up in the air. Another nice job out there defensively. Comes back to number 30. 59 seconds left in the third period. Pokes away, comes back down all the way to Abel. Abel will flip it up out of the zone. They got to tag up, and they send it the length of the ice one more time. What a weird third period around. Get off of somebody. Comes down in. David Huth, 2 goals and assist. Anderson, 2 goals and an assist. Pat Taylor's out, he's got a goal. It's 5-on-5. Back in. Shot down through, hit off one of the defensive players. Huth goes down hard. Ross Case and Mark Abel defensively. Good back checking by Anderson. Sends it cross ice, should be icing against reserve. 20 seconds left in the third period. Faceoff will come back down in the reserve zone. Donahoe and Googs will head out defensively. Mark Abel, Ross Case head out. Jonathan Grinham heads out. Andrew Shaw, he's got an assist on the day. He's out there. David Huth stays in at center. No, Nat Miller comes in at center. Miller, Grinham, and Shaw out with Donahoe and Googs defensively. 20.6 seconds left. Jason Griffith in goal. Jason, a couple of great saves third period to keep us in this. Tied up along the boards, in behind. Flips around behind Donahoe along the boards, and this will finish off the period as it comes down. This is where you hope that everybody should just, it's going to be icing against reserve. Pardon me, there was still 3.4 seconds left in the period. Correct call, I didn't realize that we flipped it all the way around and ended up being icing on that. face-off back down in the reserve zone, 10-7. We'll try to get kind of a quick summary here, and I'm sure I'm missing some assists, but over, shot down through, save right at the buzzer. And everybody lets up. And the comeback is a reserve in the third period as Nat Miller scored 2 goals in the first minute of the third period, both of them shorthanded. Then Kyle Anderson scored a goal shorthanded, then Nat Miller 2 more shorthanded to finish up a 5-goal third period as reserve came back from a 6-5 deficit to win this one 10-7 with 5 goals in the third period. Jason Griffith, super job. Nat Miller, 4 goals and an assist. David Huth, 2 goals and an assist. Kyle Anderson, 2 goals and an assist. Googs with an assist. Pat Taylor has got a goal. Spencer Purvis had a goal. Andrew Shaw an assist. Pat Donahoe an assist. And I know I'm missing somebody on assist there. I'll try to get in the locker room if I can. As we'll let them skate off the ice. Head coach Bran Clausen. And we'll get the final statistics up there, 10-7. But the final shots on goal actually 25-20 in favor of the Redmen. We'll get the assistant captain here coming back out as he's posing for pictures. She's much too cute to go out with Pat though. He's here. Andrew had an assist on the day. Spencer Purvis, Spencer Case had a great game. They're all locked in. That's okay. We'll come back in, pick on you guys for a second.
There you go, Nat.
Where's the 4-goal kid or whatever down there at the far?
Watch out. Oh, nice catch.
He's all the way down.
Nat?
I don't know if he got the last goal or not, but that's okay. There's so many sticks on it.
I thought who's down there?
So if David got the last goal, then we had 2 with hat tricks here. We'll just kind of follow them down in. We'll get the couple from the far end. It may be that David had the hat trick, Nat Miller with the hat trick, and then I'll probably get kicked out of here, but I'll go around once or something like that. Nice job, Dave. Did you get the last, or Dad, did you get 4 or 3 out of the thing?
I had 3. They gave me 4, but I think I hit the last one after it was all good.
All right, we'll get flash a couple more. Get Googs on this, and then we'll be out of here. Got Mark Abel, get Kyle Clausen. And David either had 3 or 4, or 2 or 3, and Nat 3 or 4, depending upon who you want to give credit to there. Ross Case.
Jerseys.
Goalies, and then Brand's going to kick me out of here, so it's an official win.
Sorry.
Griff, super job. Okay. And welcome once again for Game 3 of the Normandy tournament from the Parma rink. Jason Griffith in goal at the moment. We'll pick up the individual players. The opponent today will be Elyria Catholic Panthers. If I can remember, Jason Sink is the name of their goalie. So Jason Sink, our goalies, Alex Allegri, number 30, and Jason Griffith. Jason here, number 1. Number 11, Kyle Clausen. Number 8 is Chad Ashman. Number 4, Jonathan Grinham. 20, Andrew Shaw. Number 12, Scott Williams. We've got a 21 out there. I'm not sure who that's going to be. They have a couple of additional players here I better pick up as they come around, because 20 is certainly Andrew. 21, I don't know. Number 2 is Ross Case. Number 6, the co-captain, Spencer Purvis. Number 5 is Spencer Case. Number 19, David Huth. Number 9, Mark Abel. Number 18, the other co-captain, Nat Miller. Number 14 is Pat Donahoe, the assistant captain. I know I'm missing a couple of the wings there. Pat Taylor should be out there someplace or other. Should be 15, unless we've changed the jersey numbers. And I'll have to pick up who 21 is. As I get a moment here. I don't see 15. I'm not sure if Pat is not here. 4 is John Grinham. And defensively, we'll go on. Don't see Googs here. So normally 17 would be Chris Guglielmi, 14 Pat Donahoe. Number 2 is Ross Case. Number 5 Spencer Case. Number 9 Mark Abel. Number 8 Chad Ashman. Offensively, we've got 2 centers. Number 18 is Nat Miller. Number 19 David Huth. At wings, number 7 Kyle. Would be Kyle Anderson, but I don't see 7 out there unless he's wearing 21. We've got number 12, Scott Williams, I mentioned. Number 11 will be Kyle Clausen. There's Kyle Anderson, number 7. Mark shot Jason Griffith, number 1. Alex Allegri, number 30, the 2 goalies. Parents in a second. Just came out here. So Pat is number 15. Again, I don't know who 21 is. I'll have to go over and ask on the bench on that one there as we get a breather here. Watch a couple of players coming down in on this. 11, Kyle Clausen. 21, as I said, I'll have to pick that up. Number 19 is David Huth. Number 2, Ross Case. Number 9, Mark Abel. Number 18, co-captain Nat Miller. Number 14, the assistant captain Pat Donahoe. Number 15, Pat Taylor. Number 9, off the post, Spencer Purvis. Number 4, John Grinham. Coming down in, number 12 is Scott Williams. Number 8, coming around, Chad Ashman. Number 5, Spencer Case. Number 11, we're back to Kyle again, and repeating ourselves. And number 20 is Andrew Shaw. I see 17 out there, so Googs is here. I guess a couple players didn't get out. Googs is 17, is here, and we've got both goalies, so I'll just pick up who number 21 is. First game of the tournament, we got behind 5-0 and ended up losing 9-3 to the Normandy Invaders. Second game was the most interesting one. We played the Parma Redmen. We were behind us, I think it was 5-2 at one point, and then 6-5 going into the third period when Nat Miller scored 4 power play goals in one period, plus Kyle Anderson had one. We went on to win that one 10-7. So really, it's down to this game here. If we can beat Elyria Catholic, the Panthers, we'd go on to the championship game. And if Elyria wins, they'll go on to the championship game. Kind of flash up to the far end down there again. It's the Normandy tournament. This will be the last game of the regular part. 2:30 left in the warm-ups. Head coach Bran Clausen, assistant coach, senior Jim Frazier. And we'll take a minute here before we get underway. Pick back up again. Number 21, I realize, is Joe Baglieri. Joe wasn't here for the first 2 games. I hadn't realized. In fact, in one game, Andrew had his jersey. That's what was confusing a little bit. So Joseph is back on. Number 21 will be one of our first 2-line wings there. So 21, Joseph Baglieri. Number 6, Spencer Purvis, guarding against, you can see Pat Donahoe and David Huth coming down in. Ross Case defensively out there against number 7, Kyle Anderson, and number 11, Kyle Clausen, the 2 Kyles on that line. Number 17 is Chris Guglielmi coming up against Pat Taylor, 15, and Joseph Baglieri, number 21. And we got Andrew Shaw, 20. Coming up, Spencer Case, number 5. And we had a collision over between Googs and Scott Williams and Nat Miller. And we'll kind of finish up here with Kyle Clausen for a second as he comes around just before the game gets underway. Again, it's Sink will be in goal, I think, for the Panthers. Panthers, the home team in white, Pioneers, visitors in green. It's the P&P combination, Panthers and Pioneers. It's Elyria. about to get underway. 3 15-minute periods. Again, it's almost like the preliminary rounds of a playoff here. The winner will go on to play Normandy in the championship game, and the loser will go on to play Parma Redmond in the consolation game tomorrow night. So, 4-game tournament. Normandy does a real nice job here. We'll see who we got. It looks like we may start with Spencer and Spencer in the defensively. Nat Miller centering a line with Scott Williams and Kyle Anderson. Number 1, Jason Griffith will be in goal. Griff, as we'll call him. Okay, we're off. We'll get Jace coming back down in here. And we've got number 6 is Spencer Purvis, one co-captain. Number 18, Nat Miller, the other. 5 is Spencer Case. 7, Kyle Anderson. 12, Scott Williams. We'll try to pick up the individual players as they get out on the ice here. Joseph Baglieri back with us for this game, and Goog's back also. So it looks like we're pretty much up to full strength, so to speak. And before we get started, we got a little equipment repair at the far end down there. I think everything's set with the goalie Sink in goal for the Panthers and Griffith in goal for the Pioneers. 3rd game of the tournament. I think the Elyria Catholic won the first game 4-2 over Parma, then lost 7-1 to Normandy. Right up Purvis right off the bat, coming down in. First one on his case, sends it out of the zone. Right back to Purvis. The Spencer and Spencer combination over to Williams. Into Miller. Nat coming down in. Trailing the play. Poke checked out, but kept in at the point by Spencer Purvis. Panthers pick it up behind their own goalie. Tied up along the corner. Both Williams and Anderson battling. Comes out to Miller. Poke checked away. Kept in the nice play by Spencer Case. Around behind. Miller's the first one on it. Miller trying to center it. Ricochets off a skate. They send it around all the way up to the point. Nice collision. In Case keeps it in, and it pops up out of play with 14:21 left. Face-off will be just inside the Panthers zone there as Spencer Case and one of the wings collided. The puck went up out of play. We see David Huth heading out, centering a line with Pat Taylor and Kyle Clausen. We've got Donahoe and Guglielmi back on defense. Huth, Clausen, and Taylor out there. Back to Chris, off the boards, didn't clear the first time. Second time comes down in. Center off the side of the net. Nice save by Jason on that. Comes around near side. First one on it is Donahoe. Pat flips it in the air, comes up to the point, slap shot down through. Misses just wide left, comes up number 11, keeps it in. A nice skater for high in the air, off the glass. First one on it is Taylor. They flip it high, hits it, and it should come outside off of an offensive player. And the face-off will be, it looks like just inside the zone. Number 17 flipped it in the air. I'm not sure why that doesn't come outside on that as it went out of play. It actually went up and hit the ceiling right then. We'll stay with the same offensive line again. It was an offensive player, went up in the air. Right back to Googs. Googs has it, flips it off, didn't clear. We can't do that there. You can't give the puck up on those. You've got to get it out of the zone. We're waiting too long. Ends up with Huth. David. Over to Taylor. Taylor back to Huth. Nice blind pass by Pat Taylor. Huth sends it down in, kicks off by Sink, the far side. They send it around the boards. Trap Taylor. Taylor sends it back into the middle. Intercepted by the Panthers. 13:23 left as they skated out. Comes down in. This should be icing against. Ties up down in deep. Picked up in behind. Number 13 sends it out in front. Broken up at the last second. Comes back out. Donahoe, nice job. Get off a defensive stick. And Ross Case heads out with Mark Abel defensively. Kyle Anderson back on the ice out there. So we'll shift back to that combination. We end up with Miller out there. Miller shot down in. Nice save by Sink in goal. Leaves it back behind. Tied up along the boards. Tries a centering pass. Out in front. Up. Abel over to Case. Ross off the boards. Ricochets down in. Picked up by Scott Williams. Scott skating it down in. Shot all the way through the crease. Comes back up to the point. Kept in by Abel. Dumps it down one more time. Comes back up. Poke checks away, and this time they skate it out. Coming back. Hits off a skate, though. Coming back. Big hit by Miller at center ice. Poke checked away. Abel back to Ross. Ross Case sends it around up along the boards. Doesn't get quite far enough. Comes out in front. All the way up. Shot down through. Save! Rebound! Hit high stick! Should have been as it went off a 19 well over his shoulder, but the ref didn't call it. Comes out, ends up with Anderson. Anderson sends it forward. Ends up with Miller coming down in shot. Nice defensive play by the Panthers. Scott Williams with it. Sends it forward, and the Panthers skated out this time. Change the lines as we get Spencer and Spencer. Ends up Spencer Purvis hustling down in. Griff leaves it over. Near side. Solid hit up along the boards. Gets right back up again. Good job, Spencer Purvis trying to get it up to Anderson. Kyle Anderson, and good check along the boards. Tied up. Spencer Purvis doing a nice job down there. One of the co-captains up to the point. Anderson had it. Loses it, gives it right back, sends it out of the zone. Great job, Spencer Purvis on that. Purvis, number 6, ends up back down in their zone, hits off and comes all the way back out. He's going to send it up to Williams. Scotty brings it down in. Miller in center, down, floats just wide of Sink, who leaves it off on the far side with 11:07 left, first period. Tied up at a point. Spencer Case coming back the other way. Big solid check up along the boards. Pokes around, coming down in. Looking for the shot. Through the crease. Excellent speed by number 3. Again, Spencer Purvis battling down in low. Ends up with 22. Hit. Save. Ends up skating out Miller. Matt Miller taking it. He's got Andrew Shaw on one wing, and he'll dump it down in. Huth will come out. John Grinham there. So Grinham and Shaw, the two wings, collision at the blue line. Panthers get it out, dumps it right between the 5-hole of the ref there. Comes back to Googs. Chris Guglielmi, number 17, and Pat Donahoe, number 14. Gets stolen, and they shot in, knocked down, and we give it up twice in our own zone down there. We can't do this. This will be icing against the Pioneers. But an excellent save by Jason Griffith in there. Good pressure put on by the Panthers. And twice we gave it up back in our own defensive zone, right to one of their players. We have got to clear out quicker than that. Good pressure put on by the Panthers. 10-12 left. First period. David Huth centering a line with Joseph Baglieri at left wing and John Grinham at right wing. Googs and Donahoe back defensively. Huth battles up along the boards, gets it out, bags, comes all the way back down in again. Number 13 tries the centering pass, comes all the way up. Nice job, broken up by David Huth. It's 3-on-2 coming down. Bags and Jonathan leaves it over. Baglieri tries to get the shot off, intercepted, comes back the other way. Poke checked away, Donahoe, first one on it, Guglielmi. Chris with it, sends it right over to John Grinham, dumps it down in, nice play by Jonathan. First one on it's Huth. 9:42. Huth trying to get it back out to Bags. Up along the boards, controlled by the Panthers. They come skating back the other direction, bringing all the way down in. Pat and Chris defensively. Broken up, nice back checking by Huth. Leveled to Grinham. Looking for the shot, down through, and he hangs onto the rebound. Nice job by Griff. That's probably 3 or 4 saves already. And again, good pressure being put on by the Panthers. Abel and Case come out defensively. Miller centering a line with Anderson and Williams. 9:22 left. We've got 4-1 the shots on goal. The Panthers 4 shots on goal, and Pioneers 1. Ross Case off the boards, ties up by 2, ends up with Williams. Nice job, Ross Case. Williams cross ice. Over to Anderson, dumps it down in, doesn't quite get far enough, but trailing the play, sends it around near sideline. Not sideline, boards, we'll say, coming back down in. Shot broken up, Abel over the top of the glass, in behind Case, first one on it, takes the big hit, gets it over to Williams. Williams in the air, trailing it, Ross Case, doesn't get away the first time, Mark breaks it up, following it. Abel backhand off the boards, up to Williams, coming down. Ross goes down hard. Poke check over the top of the net. First one on, it's Abel again, back out. Solid hit on Miller, but he still clears it out of the zone. Nice job by Nat Miller. Big hit there by the center for the Panthers. Ross heads out. Spencer Purvis heads on. Down in front, Miller still out there with Williams. Scott Williams with it, sends it around, trying to get it up to Abel. Kicks off his skate, comes back. First one on, it's going to be Purvis, though. Spencer off the boards, comes back to the ref. They dump it all the way down in. And Mark sends it around up to Kyle, into the center. They tap it right back down in again. Kyle one more time. Up, and again, it's intercepted. We're not getting it out of the zone as quickly as we should. Passing right to one of their players, ends up backhand, comes down. Good battle by Spencer Purvis along the boards. In front, man down in, all the way through the crease. Broken up to the point. Comes back all the way around behind. First one on, it's going to be Abel. Mark the backhand off the boards. Ricochets, doesn't clear the first time. Knocks it down the second time. Second time's a charm. Clears it out. Nice job. Abel backhand. Anderson hustling down in, but everybody's going to change up as it goes into their zones. Spencer Case is out now. Pat Taylor's out. David Huth is out there, and Kyle Clausen. Clausen, Taylor, and Huth offensively. The two Spencers defensively. Case and Purvis. Case reverses direction. Intercepted in behind. Number 9, good skater for the Panthers. Clears up, doesn't get out of the zone. Again, we had an opportunity, so Spence just flips it out this time. Nice job over to Taylor. Pat Taylor, 15, and we're offsides. Good call by the refs. 7:09 left, no score, 4-1 the shots on goal. A couple of good shifts out there for the Panthers, putting pressure on. And we'll stick with Case and Purvis defensively. Huth centering a line with Taylor at left wing, Clausen at right wing. So Kyle, David, and Pat out there. Off the boards comes kept in by Kyle Clausen. Nice job all the way in the far corner. Pat Taylor, first one on it. Pat had a goal in the last game and an assist in the first game, so Pat's had a couple of good games. Purvis keeps it in at the point. Case on the other side. Panthers pick it up behind their own goalie. Sink in goal and Griffith. This one floats out all the way back down, though, to Spencer Purvis. Sends it cross ice, tries to knock down, ends up with Taylor. Pat brings it down in the zone and cleared out nicely by the defensive player for big solid hit along the boards there by David Huth. David slap shot down just wide left of Sink in goal. Case heads off and Donahoe heads out. 6:23 left. Waved off, icing, comes in behind, getting along. Number 13 ends up with it. Poke checked away, Donahoe. Pat with it, flips it in the air, knocked down by 13. He sends it cross ice, nice pass. Takes the slap shot down, save up into the, and nice save by Jason Griffith. Solid shot by number 11 from right at the blue line. Face-off should stay down inside our zone as it went off the goalie stick up into the netting. That'll be 5-2 the shots on goal. And we got to change the lines. Googs and Donahoe out here defensively. Miller centering a line with Baglieri at right wing and Anderson at left wing. Up to Anderson, flipped in the air, down behind. 19 tied up. Donahoe. Puck is tied up behind the net. Guglielmi, Donahoe, the two defensemen, sends it in front. Looking for the backhand. Great job, Miller back checking. Baggs gets it over to Anderson. They dump it down in the zone. Picked up by the defenseman for the Panthers. Tied up along the boards. Number 3, nice skater, goes around, sends it up along the boards. Picked up cross-ice pass. Excellent job getting it out of the zone, coming back. Googs poke checked away to Donahoe to Miller. Baggs up, doesn't quite clear the zone again. First time didn't work, second time still kept in. And we're just, again, not quite quick enough getting it out. Ends up with Miller. Miller coming down in, could get a shot on goal. Anderson in front, backhand, it floats around. Nice defensive play at the last second by the Panthers. And they send this one out all the way back to Chris. Chris over to Pat, clears the zone. Up off of Anderson's skate, back down to Miller one more time. Miller sends it over to Anderson, and it goes all the way through. Joseph Baglieri over. Joseph, number 21, and slap shot down, misses wide left, comes all the way up, and we were changing lines. We should have picked it up on the way. Anyway, ends up with net, shot down and just misses left of the goal. Nice job by 19 there, just missed left. Jason didn't give much of an angle, but there was a little bit of an opening there, could have snuck through. Ends up with Donahoe. Pat battling along the boards. 2-on-1, comes up. Slap shot from the point down. One more time, Jason with the save. Rebound, and he hangs on. Solid pressure, Jason Griffith. 2 more great saves in goal for the Pioneers. Gets a little congratulations from Andrew Shaw out there. Andrew, number 20, is out. One of the freshmen, Janet Grinham's out there, and David Huth at center. So Abel and Ross Case, the 2 defensemen. Huth shot down through misses. Shaw and Grinham, the 2 players. Ross ends up with it, sends it forward, doesn't get out the first time, comes back down in. Shot off the side, nice save, blocked off, and Huth sends it out. Comes right back. Shaw to Huth coming down in. Looking, centering pass, trying to get it through over to Grinham. Jonathan did a nice job setting up. Good defensive play by the Panthers. Panthers skated out this time. Cross-ice pass. We're going to have to hustle back down in. Ross Case using those long strides. Up along the boards. Comes around. Poke checked away. Abel, the 2 9s battling down there. Gets it to Jonathan. Grinham up to Huth. Nice job, Jonathan. Over to David. David slap shot down in. Whoa, what a bullet that was. Nice job by Sink in goal. A bullet of a shot from Huth. 3:29 left. 8-3. The shot's on goal. Comes all the way back out. And we got the 2 Spencers defensively. Pokes away the first time. And he just went down on his own there. Ends up with Purvis. Spencer Purvis flips it in the air. All the way back to their defenseman. Pat Taylor's out now. Pat pokes it, bouncing puck down in behind, and it's on the backside of the net. They let him play it, but it's face-off should go outside. It was off of an offensive player. Good call by the ref there. And a lot of pressure on the last shift. Both teams are Panthers and Pioneers skating very well. Face-off just outside of the Pioneer zone. We've got Nat Miller centering a line with Kyle Clausen at right wing, Pat Taylor at left wing, Spencer and Spencer back defensively. 3:04 left, and offsides right off the bat. It was kind of funny on that. One of the wings broke on the face-off, and then the puck got tied up between the 2 centers, so it never went anyplace. One more face-off, same spot 2 seconds later. Miller at center, both Spencers out there. Kyle and Pat coming down here. Watch them agree. Backhand save, rebound save. And Jason, 2 more saves. Nice shot, number 11. Solid backhand. Jason coming up big one more time. But 11 with a bullet of a shot off the backhand. And at this age, it's hard to get that much strength on a backhand. 2:55 left, first period. Probably 10-3, shots on goal. Ends up with Case. Over to Clausen. Clausen back to Miller. Kyle, nice pass, brings it down in. Miller all the way down through, picked up nice defensive play out there by the Panthers. Flips in the air, Spencer Purvis back. Both the co-captains out there. Spence ties him up, nice job, ends up with Clausen. Kyle had it, lost it, flips it back in. Big hit up along the boards, gets it to Purvis. Right back over to Clausen. Battling with 13, he's given up about 50 pounds there. 13, nice skater, comes back into 8, good pass, ties him up, Purvis. Comes back the other direction, nobody is set up in front, and this time there is no opening in front. Nice job, Spencer Purvis up to Pat Taylor. Pat skates it out. Back checking number 8. Taylor brings it all the way down in. Change of defenses, Donahoe heads out. 1:59 left. Comes out all the way back down to Donahoe. Donahoe and Purvis, the assistant captain and one of the co-captains, back to Spencer. Spencer sends it up, hits one of the defensemen. They're offsides, they got a tag up, comes right back down in again. Purvis, the first one on it. Spencer having a great first period, flips it off the boards, knocked down, right back, and they're still offsides, as one of the players hadn't cleared when the next one broke down in, so good call, ref. Face-off will come outside of the Pioneer zone with 1:34 left, first period, 10-2 the shots on goal. I guess that one by David Huth actually wasn't a shot on goal, it was a little bit wide left. Huth out there centering a line with Anderson and Williams. Chris and Pat back defensively. Jason Griffith in goal. Huth sends it forward. David has had a couple of super games in this tournament here. He's scored in each of the games so far. Comes around up to Anderson. Kyle flips down. Kyle scored in each game. Out over to David. David coming down in. David looking for the shot. Over to Anderson and went all the way through the crease. Broken up last second, but trailing the play. Scott Williams, nice job picking up the loose puck there, and Williams almost gets a shot on goal. David shot down. Nice save by Sink in goal. Ends up with Anderson. Anderson, he's got Sink and in goal. Williams and Huth stolen all the way back out to Guglielmi. Googs cross ice trying to get over to Anderson. Comes back in, stolen. David back to Kyle. Kyle with the shot in, shoots, and a nice save by Sink in goal at point blank range. Anderson and Huth teaming up on that one down there, and a great line out there as David Huth, number 19, and Kyle Anderson, number 9, but Sink makes the save. 46.1 seconds, 10-5, the shots on goal. Ross Case, Mark Abel out defensively, Nat Miller at center, and we've got David Huth at right wing, Kyle Anderson at left wing. So going with kind of our power play combination out there. Comes up, Ross keeps it in. Solid shot all the way through the crease. Anderson comes around, tries to flip it out of the zone. Kept in up to Abel. Mark with the shot down through, bounces in the air, knocked down. Poke checked away, comes back the other way. They're going to have to pick up the player. Mark takes him out, way offsides. Excellent job as Abel rides the defenseman out of there. And they dumped it down in, but again, it's just one of those, the poke checked away, and the timing didn't quite work. Great hockey this first period. Both goalies looking really good. David Huth at center, Nat Miller at right wing, and Kyle Anderson at left wing. They dump it down in. They're going to hustle. Anderson and Miller using the speed comes all the way back out of the zone. Knocked down in by Huth. Comes back. Number 9, first one on it. Mark poke checks away. First time ties him up along the boards. 11 seconds. Number 5 tied up behind by Miller. Abel poke checks away. Back to Miller. Off the boards. Sends it up. And right at the buzzer, it's tied up along the boards. Great first period of play. Jason Griffith with 10 saves. And I'm not sure if there's a penalty there, motioning to one of the white players in white. So I think there may be a 2-minute minor on 22 for something. When they start, we'll have to see what the call here is. But he went over to talk to 22, and we'll see if the ref comes up with a call here. May have been a 2-minute minor for something right after the whistle there. And Sink with 5 saves, Griffith with 10. Great first period action. Okay, just about the drop of the puck, we've got Nat at center, Kyle left wing, Scott at right wing. And it looks like we probably have the Spencer and Spencer combination. No, we've got right off the bat, Nat coming down in. Nat looking for the shot, saved by Sink, and Nat goes down hard. Number 9 sends it around all the way up to the point. Pat and Chris. Pat down into Kyle. Kyle trying to feed it back out to, David Huth. So we've got David, Kyle, and Nat out there to start this up. Kyle trying to feed in front over to Nat. Shot! Saved by Sink. One more time. Sink looking good in goal. Ends up with Kyle. It's a power play opportunity. I forgot there was a penalty at the end of the period. I forgot completely about that. So minute 20 left on the power play, and that's why we've got the 3 of them out there. David, Nat, and Kyle with Pat and Chris back defensively. Pat coming all the way down in. Pat drops it in front, but nobody there. And we really didn't set that one up very well, as we should have been trailing the play. Jason leaves it for... comes up and right back out again. So 23 seconds, they'll just slap it down in. Good play comes around and right to them. I don't know that they tagged up, but it comes back up out of the zone. There's 45 seconds left on the power play. Finally ends up to Kyle. Kyle sends it over in the middle. Poke checked away at the last second. They try to get it right back. We've got Nat Miller, David Huth, and Kyle Anderson out there with Chris Guglielmi and Pat Donahoe defensively. 27 seconds left on the power play. Comes down, feeds over, first one on it. Backhand shot down through, saved by Sink, in goal. Bounces off the far side, up, kept in by Donahoe. Pokes forward, first time didn't work, second time, 9 seconds. And there's a foot race coming back the other way. Shot, whip, just over the top there. You can hear it hit the glass. And it bounces up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off back down. It would have been a shorthanded goal. There's just 1 second left on the power play. And we've got the Spencer and Spencer combination out there with Spencer Case and Spencer Purvis defensively. Kyle Clausen's out at center, and I didn't see who the other couple right off the bat. We're back to full strength now, 5-on-5. Controlled by the Panthers, comes back up to the point, kept in. Jonathan Grinham's out there, all the way through the crease, comes up and they clear the zone. Nice job. It's a Pat Taylor. Yep, so it's Taylor, Grinham, and kind of maybe our freshman line that's out there, as we've got Jonathan, Kyle, and Pat out there, back defensively. Spencer and Spencer, they send it down. This should be icing against reserve. Good call by the ref. Coming back up the other direction, we'll get a change of offensive line coming out there. Nat Miller at center. It looks like Scott Williams and Kyle Anderson at the two wings. I didn't see if we changed up defensively or not. Scott at right wing, Kyle at left wing, Nat at center. 12:23 left. Panthers did a real nice job of killing off that power play opportunity. It's still 10-5 at shots on goal. Sends around up along the boards. Spencer and Spencer back defensively. Case and Purvis. Spencer Purvis with it along the boards, tied up, ends up with the Panthers, coming around behind Jason in goal. Stolen comes right back out. Jason stays low and he hangs on. And a big pile up in front of the net, but Griff makes the save. I'm not sure it was really a shot on goal, if it just kind of trickled down in. And we'll change up the fence here as we see Ross Case and Mark Abel head out. Spencer and Spencer head off. We'll stay with the same offensive combination. Miller, Williams, and Anderson. Really not a shot on goal. 12:02 left in the period. Drop to the point. Nice pass. Comes over. Number 3 dumps it down in. Looking for the rebound. Spencer Case picks him up. Poke checked away. Comes all the way back down around the near side up to Williams. Williams back to Case. Backhand. No, actually, he just sent around this side. I'm not sure what that was. Was a pass or what? But Scott Williams, the first one on it. They're going to have to challenge. Ross Case down, makes the save. Abel poke checks away. Ends up one more time, comes in behind the net. Abel over to Miller, and he's got Kyle breaking, but he couldn't get it by. Nice defensive play, number 13. We're going to get a penalty on Kyle. And we got a charge on Kyle, number 7, as the puck didn't clear. Probably a good call there. I'm not sure if it's a roughing or whatever, but it's he called a charge there. So Kyle goes in the sin bin for 2 minutes with 11:21 left in the second period. It'll be a power play opportunity for the Panthers. Shorthanded situation for reserve. We've got David Huth and Joseph Baglieri out there offensively. Abel and Case back defensively. Abel flips it in the air all the way down. Bounces in, sends it cross ice. So Huth will be the only one challenging. Right back to Abel. Ends up Baglieri. Nice play. Number 3 brings it down in. And way offsides as 21 broke, and then number 3 cut behind him there. So face-off will be just outside of the zone. And we'll put Guglielmi and Donahoe out on defense. Huth and Baglieri offensively. 1:46 left on the power play for the Panthers. Comes down in, and Donahoe sends it all the way back down in. Sink in goal for the Panthers. Baglieri hustling down in. Nice play. Huth breaks it up. Excellent play. They send it cross ice. First one on it's going to be Googs. He better dump it. Off the boards, right to somebody. We've got to. Right to somebody again. Shot! And saved by Griffin. We are hitting it right to them. There's wide open ice there, and we're hitting it right to the Panthers did a good job of moving around on that. Ends up broken. Huth comes back one more time up to the point. That's the open man. Looking for the shot. skates into the middle, poke checked away. Griff save. Griffith one more time, he hangs onto the rebound. And a couple of shots on goal. It's up to 12 or 13 shots on goal. I think it'll be 12 to 6. And even 1 minute left on the power play with 10:20 left in the period. Actually, it's 15 to 6, so they got 3 shots off on goal on that shift right there. And Joseph heads off. We're going to put Matt Miller out along with, let's see what we're going to do is we've got Spencer Purvis going out. So the 2 Spencers come out. Probably move one of them up onto the wing. Maybe put Donahoe up in the wing. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. And kind of a delay here. It's 15 to 6, the shots on goal. 10:20 left in the second period. Still a power play for another minute for the Panthers. Miller is at center. Yeah, I'm not sure what that discussion was about, but anyway, the 2 Spencers came back out. Off the boards, comes all the way back down. Scott Williams at one wing, so it's Williams and Miller offensively. Spencer and Spencer coming back down. Miller comes over, sends it cross ice, nice pass, dumps down in, first one on is Purvis. Spencer picks it up, clears up, doesn't clear the zone, and Scott up, doesn't clear the zone, we're passing right to them. And again, Scotty gets it out that time. Nice play by Williams, gets it down into the zone, but we're not looking, we're just passing. Cross ice pass, bounces back the other direction though. Miller comes down in, the only one to challenge with one person. Williams coming down, back checking. Solid hit, Miller ends up with Purvis, flips it in the air. Nice defensive play, bounces in the air, 22 ends up with it. Looking for the shot down. Griff with the save, and they flip it up in the air. Goes right through the 5-hole and down in 7-6 seconds. So this will kill off the power play. Anderson will come back out on the ice. One of the Panthers slips down. We're back to 5-on-5. Anderson out now. Off the boards, comes down in. Nice pass. Both Spencers out there. Controlled. Picked up at the last second. Comes back up to the point. 24 just drops it right down into Case. Spencer Case leaves it behind. Griff pokes it up. Comes up to the point one more time. And Knapp tries to steal, but they're able to keep it in. Comes behind the goal, shot goes way in the air and up into the netting, and that'll be a face-off. It went off the goalie's stick there, so the face-off stays down in the Pioneer zone. 8:49 left, second period. 17 to 6, the shots on goal. We're both at full strength here. Case and Abel out defensively. Huth comes out centering a line, and let's see who we're going to have out there. Probably Pat Taylor and Kyle Clausen would be my guess on this. So Pat and Kyle, the 2 wings. Or no, Jonathan Grinham, excuse me. So Jonathan and Pat, the 2 wings. Off the boards, comes down in. Abel off the boards. Jonathan with it, Grinham poke checks away. Coming back the other way. Ross Case has to drop back defensively. Goes wide. Ross ties him up along the boards. Abel broken up last second, and they score on a rebound. It went off of one of the players down in, and I never did see. We'll see who gets the credit for that. It goes up 1-0. The 18th shot on goal. Jason, really no chance on that one. And I didn't. It's their center that scored. I'm not sure if it hit off of one of our players or when it got redirected. But 1-0. The first goal of the game at the 8:25 mark of the second period. And again, there's kind of a delay here. Not sure what that is, but Pat Taylor, Jonathan Grinham, the 2 wings, David Huth at center. Jason Griffith having just a great game in goal, sink in goal for the Panthers. Comes back into the Panthers zone. Sends it cross ice up to 24. Jonathan Grinham, poke checked away by Huth, sends it down in. Abel pokes away, knocks down in behind. Case, the first one on it. Then over to Grinham, right back to Case. Case along the boards, coming up, clears out of the zone. Huth, full head of steam, coming down in. Davis blows by everybody, takes the shot, nice. It is a stick save by Sink. Solid shot by Huth. Comes in stolen by Miller. Miller's out there now. Miller out in front, over to Huth. Great speed. Coming back the other way. 24. Down in. Poke checks away. Abel's going to have to pick him up. Abel takes him out and in. And nice save. And he wiped out our goalie down there. And that's the kind you can get hurt on. 24 colliding with our goalie and driving him into the post. But both of them bounce back up, so everybody looks like they're healthy. Poke checked away. Abel last minute, so not a shot on goal. 17-6 still the shots on goal. 1-0 with 7:42 left in the second period. We see Miller out there centering a line with Anderson and Williams probably. Actually, it may not be. And we're back to probably Googs and Donahoe defensively. Chris Guglielmi comes in behind, looking for the wraparound. Man in the crease, out, ends up with Anderson. Anderson flips it in the air, comes all the way down. Scott Williams trailing the play. Williams 12, along the boards, comes all the way back up to Purvis. As it comes back down in again. So it wasn't Donahoe on that. It's Spencer Purvis out there. Spencer Purvis and Chris Guglielmi defensively. 17 skates it out. 7:06 left. Chris off the boards, all the way through the crease, high stick, and when he touches it, I don't know why he touched it, because it creates a high stick situation right there. You'd be almost better off letting the other team pick it up, because then it's not a high stick. Faceoff comes all the way back down into the zone, into the defensive zone for the Panthers. Miller centering a line. Williams number 12, Anderson number 7. Face-off to Sinks right. 6:57 left. Second period. Miller gets it around over to Anderson. Anderson dumps it in the corner. Kyle coming over. They send it around far side, and we're going to have to hustle as both wings around one side. Skating out, nice cross-ice pass by the Panthers. Coming back. Guglielmi shot down through Purvis. Poke checked away by Anderson. One of the Panthers goes down hard, comes right back to them again, flips it through the crease, all the way over to the boards, kept in by the point as they pinch down nicely. Kyle, Scott, and Nat, the three offensive players, up. Nat trying to poke check away at the last second to get it out of there. Shot down in, and everybody in the no goal or whatever. Two of the players on top, and a little pushing and shoving afterwards there, but Jason's not very big, so we better get everybody off a grip down in goal. 6:18 left. Second period, still 1-0. 18-7, the shots on goal. And we got a change of lines coming up, both teams here. The faceoff will be back down in the Pioneer zone to Griff's right, or our left. And we'll have David Huth out there centering a line with probably Joseph Baglieri, and I'm not sure if it's Pat Taylor who went out on that. With the two Spencers, probably Spencer Case is out there with Pat Donahoe at the moment. Shot, nice save, and he hangs on. Jason Griffith, one more time, will kind of flash down in. I didn't get a very good angle on that one there. On Jace. All the way down in front, tied up. It's actually Mark Abel out there, so Mark ends up being the one poke checked away, comes down, ties him up along the boards. Abel over to Baglieri, back to Abel, along the boards all the way up. So Chad Ashman's out there now. Chad's at one wing. I see what's happened. Pardon me. Abel flips it up. They clear the zone. Down in. Shouldn't be icing because they went up by one of the defensemen, but they're going to call on that one. So Baglieri and Ashman, the two wings. Huth at center. Abel and Case back defensively. Miller heads out now. Andrew Shaw and Kyle Anderson. So Kyle and Anderson, the two wings. Nat at center. And we've got Spencer and Mark back defensively. Jason Griffith in goal. So Chad was out at a wing on that shift right there. Andrew is at right wing. Kyle is at left wing. Nat at center. Nat dumps it down. Andrew's going to have to hustle over on that one. Spencer Case, Mark Abel defensively. over to Anderson. Kyle along the boards, ends up shot down through, actually missed on that and comes all the way out of the zone. Miller coming down in. It'll be a foot race. Gets it through net with the shot, poked away. Shot just missed. As trailing the play, Andrew Shaw almost ends up along the dasher board, comes down in. Abel with it, pokes it, takes him out of the play. And back to Spencer Case. He's set up along the boards there, solid hit. Comes back the other way. Abel and Case defensively, nice play. Miller, excellent job by Sink coming out to play that. They poke forward, up doesn't clear the zone. This time it does. Nice job by Anderson. Coming out. Andrew Shaw trailing the play along with Miller. Nat Miller coming down in. He had the shot of the last one. Sink poke checked away the last second. Nice job, 24. Nat Miller gets it back. Looks to center, trying to get over to Andrew Shaw. Goes down hard, can't quite keep it in. Abel knocks it in the air, comes back, poke checked away, Anderson. Kyle off the boards, comes all the way back down in to Abel, clears the zone. Won't be hard enough for icing. This is gonna come down, and they're gonna call icing. Face-off will come back down into the Pioneer zone. Change of lines for both teams coming up here. 4:21 left. 19-7 the shots on goal, 1-0. On the goal, I never did get the number. I think it was the center for the Panthers. Huth will be out centering a line. It looks like Ross Case is out there with Spencer Purvis. Spencer battling with somebody in front there. Spencer Purvis, Ross Case. Ross takes him out. Case and Purvis doing a nice job defensively. David Huth, trying to get up. Kyle Clausen's out there. Pat Taylor. Clausen, number 11, Taylor, number 15. Knocked down, didn't quite clear, did the second time. Huth coming down in. Sends it around, lost his stick. He's going to have to go back and retrieve it. But Pat Taylor comes right down in. Pat, number 15, Kyle, number 11. Taylor, Clausen, and Huth. Sends it all the way out, back to Purvis. Spencer. Dangerous pass comes over to Ross Case, right back to the Panthers. Cross ice coming down. Poke check by Taylor. Purvis down in and in behind Jason Griffith in goal. Ross Case comes over, up along the boards, no wing on the one side. Gets it back. Spencer Purvis up. They cleared all the way to center ice. Nice job by Purvis. Comes down in, trailing, poke checked away. One more time, number 4 looking for the shot. Ridden out of the play by Purvis in front. Jason blocks off the side of the net. Shot broken up by Purvis again. And Jason just hangs on. Spencer Purvis, Ross Case, Kyle Clausen, and Pat Taylor looked really good on that shift out there. Jason hangs on to that one. Let's see if I can get the statistics up there. 3:07 left in the period. 21-7 the shots on goal, so that was a shot on goal. Score 1-0. Griff 20 saves so far. Nat Miller back out there. And probably try to go with Anderson and Williams if we can. Everybody outside. Jonathan. So we got John Griffin out here. And a little hold, a major hold actually there. He let him off. Comes back the other way, poke checked away. Guglielmi and Abel. Coming back, Abel poke checks away, comes around in behind. So Chris and Mark skating forward. Nobody challenging. Sends it cross ice all the way back down to their defensive zone. They tried to send it up along the boards. Kept in Abel one more time, still in there. Comes back out. There'll be a foot race coming back. See if everybody's on sides. Chris in the middle. Mark steals the puck, comes back up. Chris off the boards, clears out of the zone. Nice job defensively. Mark picks it up, could be a foot race coming down. Great speed by Miller. Anderson comes back, rolls into the middle. Chris with it, flips it in the air. Everybody's back on sides. Knocks down in. Williams out now. One more time. It's 2-on-1 coming back. Mark pokes away, steals the puck, gets it back. First time, second time. Up to Anderson. Cross ice pass over to Miller, knocks it down. Over to Williams, and I call an offside. Probably a good call by the ref there. It's a bouncing puck, but a great opportunity there. Anderson to Miller to Williams. They worked the puck very well. Nice defensive plays back there. Guglielmi, Abel, and again, Jason Griffith having a wonderful game in goal. Sink in goal for the Panthers. 1:52 left. Second period, 1-0. Face-off just outside the Panther zone. Again, Elyria Catholic, the home team in white. Coming back, we've got the two Spencers back out there, number 6 and number 5. Reversing direction, ends up David Huth, gets it over, nice cross-ice pass at that Baglieri, coming down in. Williams shot from the point by Spencer, but he only got a partial stick on that one there. Coming back in one more time. Panthers up along the boards, tied up by Williams, trying to dig it out. Spencer Case, and it'll come all the way back down to Spencer Purvis. He flips it up out of the zone. Nice job by Case and Purvis defensively. Booth at center, and we probably should have, well, Williams is at one wing, and it looks like Joseph Baglieri at the other. So Joseph and Scott, the two wings. Joseph, 21, dump it, skates it down in. Lost his edge at the last minute there. Cross-ice pass, right up to us. Spencer looking for the shot, down and save! Rebound! 3 of our players tied up down in there as they all dove for it there. Miller came out with Baglieri and Huth. Shaw heads out, they bring it back in the zone, 30 seconds left. Broken up the last second, both Spencers out there. Nice back checking by Huth. David sends it out of the zone. Andrew Shaw ties him up along the boards. Nice job by David and Andrew. Skating forward. They still have it, comes down in front. Griff makes the save. 21-9. Blocks off the near side. I lost track of it. 6.5 seconds up to the point. Shot goes way up into the net with 2.5 seconds left. It's off of one of our sticks up into the ceiling. So the face-off will be just inside the Pioneers zone. Nice job by Jason there, blocking off the near side of the net. Good pressure by the Panthers one more time. And we've got Donahoe, Guglielmi back defensively. Miller, I think, stays out there at center, and I'm not sure who the two wings are. I didn't see them turn. 2.5 seconds. They just tie it up in front. And that'll end up the second period. Another great period of action. The sole goal scored about midpoint of the second period by the Panthers, and they lead 1-0. Get some of the reserve players as they head off the ice there. Chris Guglielmi, 15th. Pat Taylor, Jason Griffith having a wonderful game. Kyle Anderson, 21 is Scott Baglieri. Alex Allegri, 12 Scott Williams, 2 Ross Case, 6 the captain Spencer Purvis, 9 Mark Abel, 11 Kyle Clausen, 8 Chad Ashman, 19 is David Huth, 5 Spencer Purvis. And we'll get Brand. I missed him heading off there. Kind of the Zamboni, and the shots on goal, 21-9 as we go into the third period of action. Flash in on the two Spencers here just before the third period begins. Spencer Purvis, number 6, Spencer Case, number 5, Ross Case, number 2. And I missed something that happened. There was obviously Pat Donahoe and somebody else, there must have been a penalty of some sort, or matching penalties, because we were 5-on-5, which is why we were shifting around some defensive combinations there for a while in the second period. But we're back. Chris and Pat, the two defensemen, drops it down in. 15 more minutes of action. Scott Williams out there. Scott's shot hit off of somebody defensively. And Miller is at center, Anderson at left wing. So Kyle, Nat, and Scott out offensively. Kind of our first line with the first line defense there. Panthers coming back out. Nice cross-ice pass. They do a great job of that. Chris comes back defensively. He drops the puck. Poked away by Pat, who read that perfectly. Up in the air. Backhand. Williams over to Miller. Miller coming down in. Nat's got those long strides out in front trying to feed Kyle, who floated down in there. Boy, Nat and Kyle really moved the puck well. Nat off the boards, comes back up, shot, Saved by Griff. He leaves it down off the boards. Googs back over to Williams. Bouncing puck down. Kept it at the point. Nice job by the defenseman. First one on it is Donahoe. Looking for the wrap run in front. Watch the other side there. Nice job, Grace. One more time in front. Googs picks it up. And then Miller off the boards. Nice. No, right through the crease. And they're going to call icing, excuse me, against reserve. Puck comes back into the Pioneer zone. Ross Case, Mark Abel defensively. David Huth centering a line with Kyle Clausen at right wing, Pat Taylor at left wing. David Huth, the first one on it. Bounces in the air off the dashboard over to Ross. And then tied up along the boards. It was all stick. David Huth, good defensive job. The centers are doing a nice job defensively at this, which we really didn't do in the first game. Out in front, up, nice pass to Taylor, and clears out over to and following it, Mark Abel. Comes down, hits off a skate, right back over to Ross. Nice job. Ross Case, Ross off the boards, ricochet, kept it at the point. Poke checked in the air by David Huth up into the netting, and the faceoff will be just inside the Pioneer zone there. Real nice job there. We get the two defensemen, Ross Case, Mark Abel heading off, and probably Spencer and Spencer coming out. Huth stays at center. Taylor left wing, and Clausen at right wing with Case and Purvis back defensively. Case, first one on it, comes over. Big hit up along the boards. Good job, Spencer. Gets Purvis over to Clausen. Comes back down in again. They try the centering pass. In front. Shot just goes wide. Bounces around near boards. They do a nice job of that. And they're going to call a trip on Taylor. So, no, yeah, they're going to call interference. I didn't think it could be a trip there. So it'll be interference on Pat Taylor. 2-minute minor. Faceoff will stay back in our zone. 12:49 left in the third period. I think it's just the third penalty of the game. There were two in the second period and this one here, so a real clean game so far. 12:49 left, 2-minute minor. Miller, control, let's see. We've got Miller, Purvis, Case, and Jonathan Grinham out there. So Jonathan hustles down there, looking to set up. Purvis, shot, save, rebound out in front. Great pad save. Shot down through, hit one of the own players. No, it hit Spencer Purvis, stolen. Spencer gets it back, knocks it down. Great job. Jason Griffith, big save there. And then Purvis sends it the length of the ice. Donahoe and Guglielmi come out defensively as the two Spencers head off. Nice job defensively, 1:24 left. It's a power play situation. Over to Miller. Miller and Grinham out offensively. Nat flips it in the air. Behind Sink in goal. Coming out. Jonathan Grinham, number 4. Jonathan on the stick. Miller tied up a high stick. He was way up in Miller's face. This is going to be a, you're going to get a 2-minute minor on White. As you can see, his stick was way up into Nat's face there. So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for a while. Face-off probably just outside of the Panther zone. Number 3, or 13 I guess it is, excuse me, goes in for a 2-minute minor, high stick. And it'll be 4-on-4. Let's see who we're going to go with here. So for the next minute, it's 4-on-4. We got Huth and Anderson offensively. Chris and Pat defensively. 11:49 left, third period, still 1-0. A lot of time left in the game here. Cross ice coming over, Chris coming back. Shot broken up by Chris, loses the stick, Chris pushes him off, ends up, we can't ice it because it's 4-on-4 over to Kyle, tries to hustle down in, won't be icing as they come back to play it. Kyle tries to steal. Huth trailing the play, comes back up. We can't keep it at the point, drops back to Pat. Donahoe sends it forward. Number 24 picks it up. Nice skater coming back. Challenging, ridden out. Centering, and they score! Right through number 24 to number 3. We didn't pick them up defensively. And you can see that one being set up there as they flew by and nobody picked them up defensively. So it's a 2-0 lead. Real nice pass That's kind of the insurance goal. Still a lot of time left, and it's not a power play goal because it was 4-on-4. So the time will continue running. Then we're going to have a power play opportunity for about 1 minute, just a little under. Abel and Case come out defensively. Huth stays at center with Anderson at the only wing. Jason Griffith, really no chance. And Ross was not ready there, so Mark had to come back down in there. I think they were offside. Whiffed on that one. Poke checked away the first time. Griff makes a save. Abel pokes away to Huth, up and right by the defensive player, so it won't be icing. Nice job, as it went right by the defenseman on that. Anderson hustles down in 9 seconds, and then it's a power play. Anderson looks in front, sends it over, and puck is still out there, and Sink finally sits on it as Pat Taylor hustles on the ice. So we'll stick with Case and Abel defensively, and we're going to go with Matt Miller centering a line with Jonathan Griffith at, or let's see, Jonathan's at one wing and Scott's at the other. So Jonathan Grinham at one wing, comes back up to the point, kept in, nice play, Ross Case, shot down through, hit one of the players, and they flip it out. It's a power play for Mark coming back, look for the open player, cross ice, over to Williams, comes up, bounces right back down in. Ridden out of the play, Abel ends up with Williams. Williams coming forward, and they're going to have a penalty on White coming up there. And you can see interference. He grabbed Nat Miller's stick and pulled it right out of his hand. So it's a holding call. It'll be a 5-on-3 for a while. You can see him grab his stick and take him right out of the play. So they'll either call interference or a hold on that one. Actually, the ref's got his hand all taped up. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for the next 28 seconds, and then another, it's still a power play after that. 25-10, the shots on goal, 2-0, and if reserve wants to get back in it, this is really need to do it. Miller centering a line with, Huth is going to center a line with Miller and Anderson, the two Spencers back defensively. Poked up in the air, comes back to Spencer Case. Spencer Case feeds over, went right by, not a good pass, comes back to Purvis. We're offsides. Nope, we're onside. Purvis in the middle, and then we feed it right to them. We got 5-3, but right back, Spencer Case keeps it in. Nice job, Case. And they flip it off all the way back out again. And it's a foot race, and it's